holy crap, guys. I mean, if you saw that Fairy Tail episode, I mean, we can talk about the opening, we can talk about the ending. Like, I mean, I've already given like kind of a little live reaction to like the opening right there. If you want to click down there, you can go and see it. But I'll just say like briefly and all that. Like if you haven't seen, like, I'll say that before I get really into the episode. But the opening 21, done by Edge of Life, the same people that did one of the Gundam Build Fighter openings. It's fantastic. Really hits that note of hype, but then also as well kind of seriousness and emotion that this like thing did. And also as well, ending 21, it's nice. It's like, it's not really what I wanted to see from the ending. Like, Fairy Tail endings haven't really been cut, like, ever since like this return, like, you know, hasn't really found one like yet I'm like, oh my god, yeah, that's sick, I can't wait to see more of it. Like so far, like I prefer the original Fairy Tail ending, like, you know, merry-go-round and stuff like that. It's alright. It's a way lot better than like what ending 20 is. Like, I was very disappointed in that. This one's a lot better. But it's very nice and sweet, but very depressing, this episode. Like, the entirety of it, like finding out about what exactly Silver was his intention, finding out that he actually, you know, all this time that he was Gray's father, like that he was him under his control. But the thing is that he was actually resurrected from the dead because of like keys. This motherfucker, a necromancer, like there, and he loves torture, he loves seeing the people suffering. He brought his body back and he made sure that he'd do exactly everything he told. And whilst he was doing that, like whilst he was being doing like all the commands and all that Tyro Springers told him to do, whilst he was making sure that his side objective was destroy them from within and taking care of all the demons. And that's kind of why the reason why the whole, you know, like the village or the Sun Village, why that was all frozen over. He mistook like the slave for actually being a demon. He mistook Atlas, and I was like, that's why. Like, he wants to rid the world. It's like he doesn't want anything to go through like what him, his wife Micah went through, what Gray went through. It's like no one has to go through that again. And that's why I kind of made it my duty to do that. And it's like, and that's the kind of reason. Like, he is a strong person. That's why he learned Ice Stellar Magic in the first place. And he's like saying to Gray, like, just kill me. And this is why, especially when like, even when you got the volume itself here and looking at it, it's like the anime just did this scene so much better. Like it did, like, because it must just because mainly because of the voice actors, is how they are the betrayer. Like, I just got like, I never really say it too much really in this series, especially, but like especially the voice acting as well. Like on Gray, on Silver, and in Juvia this episode. Like Silver as well, like I didn't really mention, but it's like, holy hell, like just the way that his smooth just like voice does it, and it's just kind of like very kind of old manish, like kind of depressing, like kind of losing a lot of hope. Like that's what I feel from like his voice line when he's like portraying it in this way. And it's just a fantastic job that he did throughout this entire episode. And even Gray as well, like when he was there like ready to get like an ice sword trying to kill him, and like Silver's begging him, just kill me, end it, like, you know, stop it, because, you know, my body's probably going to get like controlled or something, and I don't want to do that. And it's like, the keys needs to be destroyed. He's the one that's controlling like the dead chancellor, like who's up there right now activating face, and that's what like Urza and all of them are trying to do. It's like, you need to take care of this, Gray, like that. You need to end me now, or I'm gonna hurt someone else. And it's just like he couldn't do it. It's like, that's my father, man, and he's just like, I can't do it. And he just holds him, and he's just like, you know what? It doesn't matter either way. I'm gone in like a little while. Let's just spend this time together. And throughout the rest of the episode, it's basically Juvia taking on keys, and even like Silver has to say, like, you know, little mind magic there, saying you need to kill this man, you need to destroy him and all that. This is the one that's keeping me like alive. And it's like, realizes this, no, I can't do this, because like I'm taking away one of the things that Gray's wanting to see the most, his father. Like, he's finally reunited with him. That's just gonna make him like just depressed, and it's just like, you can't do that to like the man he loves. And she's like struggling, and like Keys isn't that strong. It was clearly shown that he wasn't really that strong at all. He was probably one of the weakest members out of like the, you know, Tyrus. But it's like his power was pretty fierce. I mean, he was there ready to kill Lucy and to fuck everyone up, and it's just like, do it. And she was just like, she'd do it for, you know, the love and all that. It's like, you can't get in the way of love. And it was just like, oh, I just felt for her when she like ripped out Keys. Like, that was a brutal death, mind you. Like, literally bursted out of him, and like his face all destroyed and all that. And he's just, oh, he was just so creepy with his like mouth all stitched up, and he was opening his gums and drooling. And I was like, oh, get this fucking creepy like wannabe Carthus from League of Legends away from me. Like, I ain't dealing with this shit right now. Like, it was just so like depressing just to see that. And it's just like, honestly, those are the more two important parts of the episode. Like, since we had like Urza, Minerva, they're getting led around by Frauenmouth, they're just being going around there. And the other part is like we're seeing like Natsu, Gajil, like they're fighting right now. They're still going at it, and not too much progression on their end. But just everything apart from that, like Grey and just Juvia moment, which is perfect. Just when she's just started breaking down, crying, and she like, you see like Silver's just thanking, like, you know, thank you for doing this, you know, take care of my son, will you, you know, and even making the joke, like there was a nice little joke I guess they made, like saying, oh, you're my like son's woman or something like that, and she's like all blushing and shit like that, but she's like, yeah, no, like I like, even though as much as I love her, I really do want these two to hook up or around in the sense. I mean, Hero does do relationships, so that he did that a lot in like Raid Master. A lot of people hooked up in the end of Raid Master, so I'm definitely like, from what they showed, like there's a strong bond between these two characters, and I really want to do like I just want them to, you know, to be together and be happy, and that's especially hopefully after like this tragic event, they can finally realize, you know, the passion for each other, you know, and make it all up. But you know, there was another small little tidbit, like why like Silver gave that power anyways. Like this is the reason I learned, like, you know, Ice Devil like magic in the first place. It's because this is the thing, Grey, is like that END is a he's weak to. This is the, I'm gonna pick the weakness, like, you know, the thing that can fuck him up the most, and that's there. And it's just like, and just before he passes on, he passes that magic straight into Grey. So now Grey is an Ice Devil magic user, and it's like, that's pretty goddamn hype. See, like now he's got new power, and then you got, well, we just gotta wait and see how he's gonna use it. Honestly, it was a perfect episode. Like honestly, I don't think there was any other way you could really just do that. Honestly, like 9.5. Like that was a really emotional episode. Like I'd say 9 to 9.5. Like the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10, really too much happened with like when we went back to like, you know, when we saw Natsu and like all them. Yeah, they were fighting. That was kind of cool. But it's like even like kind of the Urza stuff kind of took it a little bit out of the way when you just had them like joking around. So it was a really good episode, and I just can't wait to see like more Fairy Tail. Like I just can't wait, and especially now we get to hear that new opening and ending. It's just, oh, it's just so good. But let me know in the comments down below. But what you thought about that? Like, what do you think about the new opening? What do you think about the new ending? But that's all for me. So I'll see you guys next time.